I feel like this deck is unstoppable. I don't think it's very fair. I feel like we're just winning every single game and 3-crowning everyone. I haven't felt like a single game was close. If you guys are looking for an easy deck to play, for wins left and right, look no further than this Lava Hound clone. You're not going to lose games. Hey, what's up guys? It's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with the dirtiest deck in the entire game, the 3-crown machine Lava Hound clone. This deck destroys people. As soon as they make one mistake, they automatically lose. And hopefully when we get into some games, we're going to be asserting dominance and 3-crowning everyone too. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so we got a game against Alex. He's going to give us the Royal Ghost emote. We're going to go give him a good luck and the 20-minute emote. What's up, dude? He's going to end up going in for the Bandit at the river. And a little bit of thinking. He's pondering. He's pensive about life right now. He's like, what is up? So he's got Bandit and he's got Electro. So this is going to be P.E.K.K.A 100%. And we have a pretty good matchup in this situation. Because he's just going to keep spamming. And I know for a fact that he's not going to have Elixir to defend this then. There's absolutely no way if you don't end up having your Electro Wizard and your Ram Rider in cycle. And I go in for Lava Hound Clone. It's going to be pretty juicy, dude. I don't know how you defend this. If I just go for my clone now, I have double Baby Dragon, I have another Lava Hound, and the Baby Dragon's just belching all over you. That's going to be a significant amount of damage just because the targeting of the Baby Dragon just isn't good. It's going to be targeting the Lava Hound, and then the pups just take the towers. So I felt very confident since his Electro Wizard was out of cycle to apply a lot of aggression. And now he's going to keep up the aggro, but I can just go for the Skarmy to go kill the Bandit, and the Bandit's not going to be able to kill that in time. So Bandit doesn't even dash. He doesn't have Elixir to go for the Barb Barrel in time. And then, yeah, we're just going to take the entire tower with the Lumberjack on counter push. Because Lumberjack's a fair and balanced unit, guys. I could snowball that to make sure Lumberjack gets a hit, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it to me. I'd rather just snowball the Ram Rider and then go Bats. The Ram Rider is probably going to die before it gets a hit, right? Oh, man. You know, it's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell on defense. Well played, dude. That was actually a pretty good snowball, my man. But I think the Fly Machine's going to take it. Ah, man. One more hit. Well, I can snowball that side now, and I can just sack the left-hand tower. So I'm okay with that. If you have to go in for a Ram Rider on the left-hand side, I think you're in a much worse situation. I love going same lane with my Lava Hound push, because I'm just able to stack up so much, dude. So here we go. We're just going to stack up a whole bunch of air units so we can damage down that P.E.K.K.A as soon as possible. Maybe he goes in for a poison, but he's got lightning, so I think I just want to go in for a Skarmy right on top. Because I don't think he's going to go and prediction spell right there. Because the entirety of the Barb Barrel doesn't get that far. And as a result, I'm thinking that I can maybe just go for another Lava Hound. Sack that tower. And then just take his right-hand tower and just ignore it. I think we could 3-crown him, to be honest. I'm pretty confident about that. If I just Lumberjack on defense and then snowball the left-hand side, I think we might be able to 3. So we're just going to clone after he Electros. We're always paying attention to, wait, when is he going to Electro? If he Electros, you can clone and then the game is over. It doesn't matter. That's the one thing you really need to pay attention to. Because early on, he Electroed, I punished him. Later on, he Electroed, I punished him. You can 3-crown so quickly with this deck if they don't have answers in hand. Alright, so we're just going to go and chill. Wait and see what he wants to do, if he wants to cycle anything. So he's going to go Wizard, so we're going to go same lane with the Lava Hound. The reason we go same lane is I don't want to have to just use bait units against a Wizard plus, like, let's say Mini P.E.K.K.A or Lumberjack spammed at the river. That would be really scary. Now I'm just able to use the Lava Hound as a tank. I'm going to eat some damage, and then I'm going to Lumberjack right after. And we should be able to get a tragic amount of damage on top of his tower now. We're converting defense into offense and using our tower as a resource. Then we're going to go clone. So then we have so much spam coming at him, and I think we win the game. So if you guys don't know how to play Lava Hound Clone, use your tower as a resource in most situations. Then you counter push and take towers. It's so easy to win games with this deck. I think it's kind of busted in grand challenges because a lot of people will make errors. When they make an error or a mistake, you just win the game. I'm going to end up going for another Baby Dragon here. I don't really want to go cycle anything because he's going to Wizard, and then if I Lava Hound in front, it really wouldn't give me much value. Just going to let the Baby Dragon die, do its thing, and then Lava Hound right after. There's a Wizard. I want to fight on my side of the map if possible. So that's another thing. You don't really want to play super aggressive with Lava Hound Clone. I know a lot of people do. It's calculated aggression. I didn't go super crazy aggressive there with the Lava Hound in front of the Baby Dragon. I know a lot of people do that. It's just not how you play. You need to make sure that you have the right cards in cycle, and you need to make sure that your opponent doesn't have the right cards in cycle. And then you can take towers really, really quickly. So I'm going to go Skarmy in the middle since Lava Hound's going to be tanky. And I think that we're going to be able to get a ton of damage, if not make sure that the Mini P.E.K.K.A doesn't get any value from him. So yeah, it's raged up, and I felt it was like pretty good. Felt pretty good about that trade. So he's got a lot of splash damage. So he's got Magic Archer, he's got Wizard, he's got the whole shebang. I kind of want to end up going for Baby Dragon, Bats, and I have to eat some damage, but it's okay. It's the Prince. Prince is not fun. It's never fun to lose a lot of damage to, but sometimes it has to happen. I'm going to go Lava Hound in the middle because I feel like I need to. That was actually a pretty bad Lava Hound. I thought I was going to be tanking for the Baby Dragon in all honesty. Are going to get a lot of damage though, so that was my first misplay of this game to be real. But I don't think it's going to come back to bite us too much. I think I can either go in for either a Snowball here, and then go in for a Skarmy here. It's going to log, thinking that I'm going to Skarmy on top of that. It's simply not the case. And then I can just go for a Baby Dragon. Our Baby Dragon should be able to belch away because we're using the Rage. And then we want to end up going for Bats around on top of the Baby Dragon of his because we don't want that to break through. Unfortunately, he will probably be able to take our tower, but the counter push is going to be really real. So I'm just going to make sure the Prince doesn't 3-crown us, going for a Lava Hound at the river, save our Skarmy for more spam. And yep, there's all the spam we could ever ask for in this world. Let's go for our Lumberjack now. And I could go in for a Snowball, but I don't think it's exceptionally necessary. All I want to do is go for the Skarmy. He's maybe going to go for a Log, so let's go in for the Bats as well. And we walk away with a very clean W. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Got to give you that 20-win emote. And good luck in the rest of your Grand Challenge. Alright, so with Lava Clone, we really want to get to our Lava Hound as soon as possible. We can't cycle our Skarmy because it's going to be one of our best answers to bridge spam, so we're just going to go cycle our Bats. And he's going to go Princess. We actually want to go same lane as the Princess so we can stockpile behind our Lava Hound, kill the Princess, and then since he doesn't end up having that in cycle, I believe our clone will get some superb value. This Skarmy is going to eradicate the entirety of the Goblin Barrel, and then he's going to Fireball, and I don't even care because he doesn't even hit all the skeletons. Oh my gosh, dude. What a great start. So I could Lumberjack, but I'd rather go for the Baby Dragon here just because we have more air units then. It's going to be a little bit more difficult for him to defend adequately. We're going to go Fly Machine, we're going to go for Bats as well. And that's going to go lock on top of the Lava Hound, but we still have so many air units, man. This is going to be so obnoxious. We're going to just take his entire tower. Because we just defended with the 3 elixir investment, he went in for the Fireball, and now there's nothing he can do because he didn't have enough elixir. He had Tornado and he had Inferno Tower plus Princess, so this is a little bit better of a matchup for him than usual. But, man, I like our situation. I can just go in for a Snowball here, make sure that we bounce it all back. And we're in a great spot. Take a little bit of damage here and there, but I'm just going to end up going in for skeleton armies every single time whenever you spam me. So that's all I got, man. That's all I need to do. And if you Fireball it, I'm okay with that as well. Because if you go for Goblin Barrel plus Fireball, that's 7 elixir, bro. So, kind of want to end up going for another Baby Dragon here. And that's a really good Inferno Tower snipe. That's one of the things that you always want to be doing if you have the ability to when you're running an Inferno Tower. Because then you're able to shred it, and the pups are going to have to walk quite a distance to the tower. So he knows how to play this deck, actually. Besides the really aggressive move at the start. And the Fly Machine might actually get some damage, but I'm not going to play super aggressive. We're just going to go for the Skarmy in the back. Should be able to still kill everything, because he didn't go for the Goblin Barrel in front of the tower. If you're doing that, you need a Goblin Barrel in front. And now because of that, I want to use my Bats, and I want to keep up the aggression. I expect him to go in for another Inferno Tower, but this time, if I'm able to snipe the Princess, I'm able to get a very juicy clone. Man, he's dropping a Knight as well, so he's playing this pretty well. But as long as we snipe the Princess, I'm a believer. Let's go in for the clone. And look at all of those pups, dude. Devouring the tower. It doesn't matter how many answers he has. You can't really defend this if I get a successful clone off. Alright, so that's well played on your end, man. You're dropping it in the right spot now, so I have to end up going in for a Baby Dragon. But I think this game is still ours. I think it is still ours. I can definitely go in the same lane now, so if you decide to spam me, I can use counter push after a set of Flying Machine, Bats, whatever you want to do. You're not going to be able to break through this at this point. Even if you Fireball the Flying Machine. The thing is, it's got Fireball, so it's got Fireball, NATO, Inferno Tower, and Princess. We still won, though. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. Alright, we're going to go sauce out a Giant Snowball to kick off the game. We don't have Lava Hound. We really want to start that as soon as possible, and we want to keep our Skarmy in our hands. So we'll go and cycle either a Fly Machine or Bats. I'm going to cycle Bats now, just because I feel like they're pretty disposable. And now we're going to start our Lava Hound. As soon as we end up hitting 10 Elixir. We're not going to leak any Elixir with that Lava Hound. We want to make sure that we're dropping cards out here. And he's going to be spamming pretty ferociously, so let's go for Baby Dragon so we can go kill the minions. And then I'll eat the rest of the damage. I'm okay eating some damage here if I'm able to counter push and do a lot. Since his minions are out of cycle, I don't know if he has anything. So let's go in for like a fly machine aggressively, and then I can go for a clone. If he drops anything. So let's go clone this. So then we end up having double lava hounds. So that should be able to do a ton. He ended up going for a zap, so that means I can go for my bats now. And I think I pretty much win the game. I think this is over already. You can't really go in for a zap like that. As soon as that happens, I know I can spam you. I know that the flying machine wasn't going to get that much damage. I was pretty confident in the remainder of the Lava Hound pups doing the majority of it. And he went for the Mega Minion and Zap, 2 phenomenal answers to us, but it just didn't matter. So it looks like he's probably going to end up having Sparky, so I'm going to just keep up the aggression. I might have to sack a tower here or there, but he doesn't have Zap back in cycle. It's a couple cards off, so if he goes Sparky at the river, I think I'm fine. Otherwise, we can just keep going in for like Baby Dragon. I actually even want to go for a Skarmy here, just because I don't want that thing to get as many hits as before. It's going to maybe Mega Minion, and then I'll Fly Machine to kill it. We'll see what he elects to do. He could do that. He doesn't have Zap in cycle. So I could go in for Fly Machine and then subsequently follow up with Bats. I think he might. Let's go do it. Yep, there it is. Notice how I predicted the Mega Minion with the Bats, knowing that he would do it, and now he doesn't have anything for the Lava Hound. So I can go in for Lumberjack and clone here, and just take the tower. And so we're cloning right before the Lava Hound pops, and then we have 2 Lumberjacks, we have another Lava Hound, and that did an incredible amount of damage. It didn't do as much as I wanted to, but he had Zap, so sometimes you just can't have all you want. Sometimes you just don't get everything you ask for Christmas, and that was one of those situations, guys. So, we'll just keep spamming here. And I fully expect him to go in for, yep. Alright, cool stuff, my man. I need to end up trying to defend this. You're going to try to through crown me. I can expect that. That much is definitely happening here. Skarmy should be able to kill it. Let's go in for the Lumberjack. Lumberjack might be able to kill. I just need to get Bats so the Sparky doesn't hit me. And it doesn't. Lava Hound's still alive. I probably walk away with the W now because I just need the Sparky not to hit my tower. And we win! So it was a little bit of a sketchy game because he's got so many air counters. He's got Mega Minion, he's got Zap, he's got Fireball from my Fly Machine. And, you know, we still won. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pretty easy game, considering that he had so many counters, and I feel pretty good winning that one. Unfortunately, we're just, like, not getting Lava Hound in our starting hand. I don't know what's up with that, but I'm going to end up going for a Giant Snowball. I'm always not going to be cycling my Skarmy because I don't like losing games. And then I'm going to end up going for Baby Dragon because he's probably going to end up having Splash Shard or something like that, so I don't want him to have Baby Dragon on top of my Fly Machine. I want it to be on my side of the map and then get counter push after. Also, it's really good against Graveyard, so I don't really want to cycle it. Let's see what he elects to do. He's going to go for a Graveyard. Okay, cool stuff, man. Very cool. We'll go for the Skarmy on top of the Bowler. And you're going to go freeze me like an absolute savage. So we're going to go for a Snowball, so then we minimize the amount of damage that we get. And I think we can win this game. I think that freeze players are very low skill cap, even lower skill than Lava clones, so I hope that we just assert dominance all over this. That's probably like my least favorite deck to play against. Let me know what your least favorite deck to play against is. Mine is 100% Graveyard Freeze, just because I think it's really gimmicky. It shouldn't really work very well, it should always be poison, but the one time it is freeze, it catches you off guard, and it seems like they always win just because they like get you out of card cycle with your spells. Like, you'll have archers in cycle because you're like, oh, it's Graveyard, and you just cycle a log, and you're like, oh, he doesn't have poison in cycle, or he hasn't like dropped a big spell. Like, there's no way that even if he poisons, the archers aren't going to die at this point, and then he just freezes you and takes your tower. Feels really frustrating. Anyway, we're going to end up going for a Lava Hound spam, and then we can definitely go in for a clone right on top, because the Inferno Tower's gone. He's got archers, he's got freeze, he's got Inferno Tower, but it doesn't really matter. He kind of messed up. He dropped the Inferno Tower and wasn't able to kill the Lava Hound in time, and we applied a lot of aggression. So if the Graveyard Freeze player makes a misplay with the freeze, you automatically win the game. Like, at the start, he played really aggressive. You can't do that. So that always feels really, really good. If you guys noticed what I decided to do, I went in for a Skarmy. The Skarmy put in a ton of work. I wonder if he's going to go freeze, though. He probably is, yeah. So let's just go Skarmy again. The Skarmy did so much work against the Bowler, and I was super happy about that. Going for another Baby Dragon. Maybe we can get a juicy clone off, so then we can get a couple Baby Dragon belches on top of the archers, so they just straight up die. And then I can go like Lava Hound in the middle, I think. I think that if we Lava Hound in the middle... Oh, he's got arrows. Alright. Well, ideally when you Lava Hound in the middle, it tanks for all the Lava Hound pups that are popped, and you can do that in double elixir. Then you're just killing it. You're literally killing the game. So that's what I did right there, guys. We had the Lava Hound tanking for the Lava Hound pups, and we were able to 3-crown him, I think. I love asserting dominance over graveyard players, or graveyard freeze players, so I think we get 3-crown, and it feels pretty good. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against you. If you guys are looking for a deck to demolish graveyard players in general, just run this deck, because as soon as they go in for an early graveyard, there's really no way for them to be able to do anything if they go in for an early freeze or a poison. The counter push is going to be too much because you're going to be able to defend with minimal elixir investment, sauce out a Lava Hound in front, clone, and the game is over. So let's go kick off the game with Lava Hound. We finally have it in our starting hand. Feels good, man. I'm going to let that mortar lock on. I'm going to see what he wants to do. I don't really want to spend any elixir on that right now. I kind of want to rush opposite lane. See if he decides to go. Okay, so he's going to end up having the Valkyrie one. I think it's going to be Valkyrie with Hog Rider. Yep. So he's not going to have a big spell for this at all. I'm pretty confident that this Flying Machine is going to put in work if I just snowball the bats. Musketeer, unfortunately, is going to put in work, but he's going to snowball, so it's not too bad. I want to go same lane as him, so I want to go in the left-hand lane now. Just going to go for the Skarmy so then we can kill the Musketeer, because he's already used the snowball. He actually has to respond to the Skarmy now, so it's a really bad situation for him. He's going to have to go in for something. I'm going to go for baiting out a Valkyrie right now, I think. He's going to have to Valk after. Oh, he used his bats! He can't kill the Flying Machine, guys. Let's go. This is so good. Mortar's out of cycle. His Hog Rider's out of cycle. I can just go in for a Lava Hound right now. And then I can go for a Flying Machine because he doesn't have bats in cycle either. And I'm pretty confident this is going to put in a ton of work. I don't know how he kills this. Alright, well, you're just going to play really aggressive. We'll see what you do, because I'm pretty sure the bats are able to kill everything. Alright, we'll tower trade you. We will tower trade you. And you're probably going to end up going for bats. You're definitely back to it, so let's go for Baby Dragon. There they are. That was super predictable, so we should be able to take the tower. And now, because we're in a 1-1 situation, we're in a pretty good spot, guys, let me tell you. So we're going to go in for a clone as well, just to get our juices flowing right now. We have too much on the board. I don't know if he's going to be able to defend this at all. Who knows? So let's just go in for another Lava Hound here. Just in case he spams me. I want to be able to have something tanking for that Musketeer. I'm going to have to go in for a Lumberjack for sure. So if he went for Valkyrie in front, what I would have done is I would have went in for a Valkyrie counter of the Lumberjack, and then I would have immediately subsequently followed up with the Skarmy here, so the Lumberjack would have caught the Valkyrie. So now we just go in for double Lava Hounds. And he thought that it was going towards the other side, but it simply wasn't. So that feels great, and then we can get this Flying Machine locked on the tower, and we should be able to walk with the W. I don't think that he's going to be able to break through this if we just go in for a snowball. I wonder if the Hog Rider just dies, and it simply does. So GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Man, I feel like this deck is unstoppable. I don't think it's very fair. I feel like we're just winning every single game and 3-crowning everyone. I don't even understand. I really haven't felt like a single game was close. I really haven't. Crazy stuff, man. I love this deck. I can't recommend it enough. If you guys are looking for an easy deck to play, for wins left and right, look no further than this Lava Hound clone. You're not going to lose games.